MG34 Universal Machine Gun Model 34, 0.3 inch, or 7.92 millimeter. In the First World War, machine guns demonstrated their devastating effect and thus their value in battle. However, the majority of the machine guns of this time were too heavy, so an attempt was made to find a new weapon that could be universally used and was also light enough to be carried by a soldier in an attack. First tests began in 1929 and continued until 1933. Officially, the new machine gun was introduced as early as 1934 as the MG34, but series production actually began only in 1936. The MG was designed to be used as a light machine gun on a bipod, as a heavy machine gun on a tripod, as a weapon in armored vehicles and bunkers, and also as an anti-aircraft weapon. The MG34 was extremely accurate and versatile, but because of the complicated method of manufacture was expensive and time-consuming to produce. Moreover, the gun mechanisms were very sensitive, requiring a well-trained crew, and it malfunctioned if there was any lack of maintenance. For this reason, the MG34 was later supplemented and in part replaced by the MG42. In vehicles, these disadvantages were not so important, and for this reason the MG34 remained the standard German armored vehicle machine gun until the end of the war. The armies of Axis-aligned countries, such as Hungary, Italy, Slovakia, and Finland, also used the MG34. After 1945, the MG34 continued to be produced for some years in Czechoslovakia, both for its own army and for export. Factories there had to work for the Wehrmacht during the German occupation. After the war, the MG34 could also be found in France, Israel, Vietnam, and Portugal, as well as in a number of African countries. It featured in many conflicts, including the war in Indochina, the Middle Eastern wars between Israel and its neighbors, and the wars in Angola and Mozambique in the mid-1970s. In the first years of the war, the MG34 was the standard machine gun for the Wehrmacht. MG34 on tripod mounting. So I'll show the tripod. So there's one leg here, and then there's another leg that goes like this, and then probably another leg that goes toward this soldier over here, goes like that way. And here's a belt of bullets right here, and then there's the guy's hand, and then there's the I guess the officer, and he has binoculars, and here you see the binocular lanyard. Well, that has been an MG34 production.